Into the night, whispers of the exotic. The night breathes in East Asia. It exhales steam, spice, and something else, something wild. In China, markets pulse with a hidden current. Lanterns cast a blood-red glow. Shadows dance. Creatures you've only seen in books or nightmares. Waiting for what? For whom? This is where the lines blur. Food, fear, fascination. Further south, Palau, islands scattered like emerald chips. The ocean whispers a different song here. Gentler perhaps, but still ancient. The night markets are smaller, more intimate. The air thick with coconut, ginger, the sea. And yes, then again, fruit bats, hanging patiently, a local delicacy. Not a shock, just dinner. Or so they say. The bat, the creature of myth, darkness. This isn't some new fad, some desperate grab for shock value. BatSoup, bat meat. It has history, deep roots, go back centuries. Millennia even. Strabo, the Greek geographer, wrote of it. People in Borsippa, ancient Iraq, eating bats in salads, imagine that. Then Ulisse Aldrovandi, a 16th century Italian naturalist. He called bat meat white, edible, delicious. So not just an eastern thing. In Palau, it's woven into the fabric. These islands, beautiful but isolated. Fish was king, day in, day out. Sometimes you crave something different. Bats offered that, protein from the sky. A break from the ocean's monotony. Fruit bat soup became a staple. A taste of home, a connection to the land. Simple sustenance, elevated by culture. History leaves its marks. The Japanese occupied Palau from 1944 to 1954. Not just any bat makes the pot. The connoisseurs, they prefer fruit bats. Small creatures flitting through the tropical night. Their diet? Fruits, flowers, nectar, sweet things, pure things, supposedly. This, the locals believe, translates to the meat. Cleaner, sweeter, less gamey. A far cry from their insect-eating cousins. These are the chosen ones, the stars of the soup, nature's candy, turned savory. Specific species are sought. In Guam, it was the Mariana fruit bat. Large, impressive, now facing oblivion. In the Philippines, hunted heavily, its numbers dwindling. A common story repeated across the globe. When a delicacy becomes too popular, the hunter's prize, the conservationist's nightmare, the balance is fragile, often tipped by appetite. A high price for a unique meal, the hunt itself, a primal dance, man versus wild. Techniques vary, region to region, nets strung between trees. Section 4, Simmering Secrets, the art of the bat pot, the journey from sky to soup. It begins with respect or necessity. First the cleaning, meticulous, thorough, then into the pot, often whole. Yes, the entire creature, wings, fur, head, everything boiled, tenderized, transformed. This is where some draw the line. The visual is potent, unflinching, but for the cook it's just an ingredient, the start of something special. In Palau, the recipe is classic, deceptively simple, elegantly balanced. Coconut milk, creamy, rich, onions, adding a pungent sweetness. Soy sauce for that umami depth. Ginger, a sharp, clean counterpoint, sometimes other local spices, all simmering together. With the bat, the flavors meld and fuse the meat, a testament to island ingenuity. Making the most of what nature provides, travel further, the methods shift. Indonesia, North Sulawesi, the Minahasa people, they make paniki, fruit bat meat fried first. Section 5. A bite of the forbidden flavors and first impressions. Imagine you're there, a curious traveler. The bowl arrives, steaming, aromatic, and there it is, floating. The bat, eyes open perhaps, or closed. The initial shock is undeniable for most. A mental hurdle, a cultural wall. Do you recoil or lean in? Some see a pest, some see a pet. Here it's presented as food. The first bite is always the hardest, a leap of faith or folly. Locals often see it differently. For them, it might not be forbidden. It could be comfort food, a taste of childhood, a festive dish, or simply a good source of protein. No different from chicken or fish or pork. The visual shock, if it ever existed, faded long ago. It's just part of their culinary landscape, a familiar presence in the pot. They watch, tourists squirm, amused, or perhaps a little weary of the judgment. So what does it taste like? The million-dollar question. Opinions are predictably all over the map. Many compare it to chicken, a common fallback for exotic meat. Section 6. Unmasking the myths, truth, taboo and tremors. Early 2020, the world locked down, fear spread faster, and BatSoup, it became infamous. A video circulated, a woman, a bat, a bowl, misattributed to Wuhan, fueling the fire. Suddenly, this regional dish was global news, blamed for a pandemic. The image seared into a collective memory, a simple meal turned scapegoat. But was it the true culprit? The story is more complex. Science scrambled for answers. Yes, bats are reservoirs for many viruses. Over 60 types, they often don't get sick themselves. High metabolism, high body temperature in flight. But the leap to humans? SARS-CoV-2? Studies pointed to pangolins as a possible intermediary host. The WHO investigated Wuhan markets. Bats and pangolins weren't found there before the outbreak. The direct link from BatSoup to COVID-19 largely debunked a visual myth. Wildlife markets, yes, those are a concern, but that specific bowl of soup, probably not. This doesn't mean bat meat is risk-free. Zoonotic diseases are real. Ebola, Marburg, bats in West Africa are known carriers. Transmission can happen through consumption if not prepared properly. This is not a fear to be dismissed lightly. Caution is essential. Section 7. The dividing line to taste or not to taste. Despite controversy, BatSoup endures. Bat meat is still eaten. In the Seychelles, it's part of Creole cuisine, a local staple. In Indonesia, Vietnam, Guam, Palau, Vanuatu, and parts of Africa. Burkina Faso, Guinea. The tradition continues, albeit quieter now. Less flaunted to the outside world, but present, a testament to cultural resilience. Or stubbornness. Why eat something so divisive? For some, it's tradition, the way things have always been done. A taste passed down from grandparents. For others, curiosity, the allure of the exotic, the desire to push boundaries, to tell a story. Eating something rare, something daring. And for a few, maybe it genuinely tastes good, but the repulsion is strong, understandable. Fear of disease, newly amplified. Disgust at the appearance, ethical concerns for animal welfare, conservation. The bat is a symbol of the night, the uncanny, not something to be casually consumed. For many, it represents a line crossed.